Well, all eyes are going to be on the earthquake and the tsunami struck Indonesian coastal region of Sulawesi in the Southeast Asia tomorrow.
The country's National Disaster Agency is calling off all search, rescue and recovery operations as of tomorrow amid concern over the spread of disease. Tomorrow will be exactly 2 weeks since an incredible magnitude 7.5 earthquake and then subsequently a tsunami hit, killing over 2,000 residents, leaving thousands others buried under sunken buildings.
Well, of course, volunteers deployed to Palu by South African NGO Gift of the Givers will also be concluding their humanitarian mission after spending the past 3 days building shelters, distributing food parcels and treating survivors of the quake.
Mushrooming camps and shelters throughout the coastal city of Palu. The aftermath of the twin disaster of 28 September. After almost 2 weeks of mourning, trauma and nursing their injuries. Nail by nail, survivors are slowly picking up the pieces, rebuilding shelters. After being displaced from their homes by the crumbling earth, 10-meter-high waves and runaway mudslides. Besides losing loved ones and homes, they don't have food and water either. But help is at hand. Gift of the Givers volunteers have been spreading the spirit of Ubuntu.
It's actually sad to see how people have to survive, and this seems to be going to be a long-term thing for the families. So we decided to put up these makeshift tents or structures in a slightly more solid form than what is available to them. Usually they use bamboo and tarpaulin, and we have sort of procured the proper timber and nails, and our team has actually, most of them are rescue people, but they all become carpenters today and doing a very good job actually.
Thank you.
Matt Gerber and Abdul Monim Kochi, who came from Denmark and the US respectively, are also part of the delegation.
My role here with Gift and the Givers is being with the medical team, assisting patients having orthopedic problems. As we know, we had an earthquake and a tsunami, and mostly of the injuries are traumatic, either fractures or infected wounds, and that's exactly what an orthopedic would say.
This has been one of the most intense and fulfilling experiences I've ever had in my life. And I've been with a number of different agencies before. I've had the pleasure of volunteering with some really great organizations. Nothing like Gift of the Givers. This organization is so organized. It's so connected to community. I feel really fortunate to be with such a great group of volunteers and really great professionals.
Meanwhile, the Indonesia Red Crescent has been receiving more patients. This man has still not heard from his brother and wife since that fateful day when the earth shook.
When the accident happened, he is in the bedroom and the earthquake begins, and it's so fast. All things in their house is crashed. They run away, and their wife and child is also run away, and they didn't know what happened after that. We already put this field hospital 4 days ago, and estimately about 200 people every day come here to give we give the medical service, and we also do mobile clinics.
For now, survivors are hopeful that the aftershocks will also come to a stop so they can move on with their lives. More than 5,000 people still remain unaccounted for. It's reported that government is in discussion with families of those who perished to turn the site of the natural disaster into a mass grave. Janji Chauke, SABC News, Indonesia.